everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? It is Black Friday. You all out shopping? Is that where you're at? Where's everybody at? Hey, Carlos, how are you? How you doing? I thought everybody'd be out shopping for Black Friday. Hey, Kelly, what's going on? Hey, Ness, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yes, happy Thanksgiving and Black Friday for sure. I thought all y'all be out shopping, trying to get those deals out there, and you got to put on a suit of armor because you know those shoppers, they get crazy. They get crazy. Hey, Brenda, how are you? How's everybody doing? What time is it? 10:30, almost 10:40. Everybody had their breakfast? You worked yesterday? Wow. I was supposed to. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was Oh, man, and it was good. You know, I didn't like it at first because I ate it when it was still warm, so it didn't really come together. And, like, it just didn't taste good, like warm, it just didn't. So once it was in the refrigerator for a couple hours, then it tastes just like my dad's pumpkin pie. I was so excited. Oh, yeah, Cyber Mondays. Yeah, Cyber Monday for Amazon. You doing good, Brent? What'd you have to eat yesterday? Anything good? Hey, Dorothy Parker. Good morning. Yes, Miss Lily is sitting in her place, but I think she's wanting to be by the Christmas tree this year. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her right by the Christmas tree. Thank you, Ness. My dad always made, he's probably disappointed because I didn't, but he always made homemade crust. And I mean homemade crust, not a pie mix, nothing, none of that. And one year I even remember him boiling pumpkins and doing it completely from scratch. Ah, I wish he was still here to do it physically. He's here spiritually, but I wish he was here to do it physically. Oh, you were closed yesterday. That's good. Brenda had turkey, stuffing, corn casserole. Oh, wow. Everything was, I bet it was. I bet it was. I went crazy for the string bean casserole yesterday. I ate that like crazy. And you know, I didn't have a can of those dried onions. So I said, what the hell am I going to do? It's not going to taste right without that. So I sliced up some onions real thin and breaded them with egg whites and some breadcrumb and put them in the air fryer. Man, were they just perfect. Yeah. Yeah, she had a lot of good stuff. She kept saying, Mom, I wish you could come here. I said, yeah, me too. I'm actually waiting today to see if I hear from my boss to tell me whether I got to go into work or I don't. It's getting a little late to tell me last minute. So I'm guessing that I probably won't go until Monday. If I go in Monday, I don't know. They have to decide if the light duty is sufficient. Because I'm only allowed to use a computer for 3 hours. So I can't even get a whole day out of me with it. Yeah, Mandy had ham and turkey, and she made that macaroni and cheese look so freaking good. Oh boy. And Mandy, because she had the weight loss surgery many years ago, if she eats too much carbs at one time, She literally almost, it's like almost having a bad sugar rush, and she'll pass out. Literally pass out. Or get really bad pains in her back. It's crazy. Yeah, that's what I think, Ness. Maybe not even Monday. Go back to the doctor on Wednesday. I don't feel like they can accommodate the hours and the restrictions still that I have. But it shouldn't be much longer. It shouldn't be. I would say no more than another week. And I should be pretty close to getting released. Pretty close. I think I only have, I don't know how many sessions of therapy they gave me again. I'm not sure. Oh boy, Cranky. Oh boy. Ask him how his Thanksgiving was. Don't forget to ask him. So you guys, did you see the prices? Right now, you can buy one. You can buy one reading for that price. And new people who've never had a reading with me can get the very low discounted price for a reading. And that is only a Black Friday sale. That's it. It will end tonight. Oh yeah, you ain't kidding. I can't even, you're in for a reading? Yeah, I'm in for a reading. What do you mean you're in for a reading? You purchased a private, or what do you mean? So once your payments post is when I will schedule you. Yeah. Once your payment is posted, then we'll work out a time. And I will do it today. Okay, Ness. Are you going to purchase Cash App or Zelle? Now, before you purchase, I am going to offer on here mini minis. I'm sorry. I am going to offer on here minis. I didn't mean double mini. Minis. And instead of 88.88, it'll be 77.77. So, I am going to offer a mini on here, which is cheaper. And listen, it is the holidays, right? So, think about it. Decide what you want to do. It's the difference between having it private or having it here in front of everybody. Your choice. But it's a savings, right? So, you're either going to do a private if you've already had readings with me for 100, or you can do a mini right here, which is going to get you the answers that you're looking for in a shorter amount of time with a lesser price. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Doesn't matter to me. You're the purchaser. You decide. But 30 minutes is 30 minutes in a private. It literally stops. I have a timer set. It stops at 30. Here on a mini, you can ask as many questions as you want in a short time frame, which is probably no more than 15 minutes. No more than 15 minutes. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. All right. So mods, we have BB's getting a mini. BB will let us know, mods, when she pays. And one of my mods can confirm the payment, and then we'll go from there. You clock in 13 minutes. All right. All right, Cranky. Vanessa, you mind if Cranky goes first before she clocks into work? Yeah, one or the other is perfectly fine. Zelle is preferred, but whichever you can do is fine. I'm gonna do Cranky first because she's got to clock into work. Is that okay? Thank you, Ness. See, Cranky, see how much Ness loves you. All right, Cranky, send your payment and start Type in your question. Let me get my other deck too. Okay, thank you, BB. All right. I want to make sure I got my right cards, and I want to put my ring on to have my connection. Gotta have my connection. You know, it's funny. Some people can connect with, and I have my pyramids as well, but some people can connect with by themselves, which I can. I can drive and read at the same time. But there's certain objects that heighten my ability. Okay, with you and Jimmy. All right. All right, Cranky, you and Jimmy. Hold on. Real fast. Put my glasses on so I can see. It's Cranky and Jimmy. What's next? What's next? Is this picking up speed, or what are we doing? Are we picking up speed? All right. All right. Cranky. So, right now he comes in like a knight. There's going to be quick decisions that are going to be made from him. He's got a lot of ambition. He's got a lot of curiosity where you're concerned. When I look at the Knight of Wands talks about sexual adventures. Sexual adventures. Oh boy, very energetic. All right. Also, there may be negotiations between the two of you. There could be some kind of debate between the two of you. Like you may be saying, well, you know, this is a little too fast for me. And might be like, well, you know, girl, I'm trying to get with you and trying to get to know you. And be careful. Be careful. No, he's not in it for just a one-night stand. He's not. But he also is a young man with racing hormones, so be cautious. Thank you, Ness. Also, he loves a challenge. So it's showing that he loves a challenge. He's definitely interested in you. He's got a lot of ambition. He's got a lot of energy coming toward you. Next comes up the Knight of Pentacles. So we got Knight here. Two Knights. Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about him persevering. Talks about him having an unexpected source of income or money that comes to him. In other words, he's not afraid to spend his money on you. He's not afraid to take you out. He wants to treat you. He's wanting to engage in more conversation. It's like he doesn't really know. He's kind of shy to a certain degree. He is really kind of shy. And he doesn't know how to break that ice to get closer to you. So he's hoping that you run into each other again. So there is more communication. So more doors can open up. So that he can feel more free to take another step forward. He does get nervous knowing that the holidays are coming. Perhaps financially he's not well prepared to have a girlfriend for the holidays, meaning I'd have to buy her some gifts and I have to do this and I'd have to add that. Plus I have my family to take care of, meaning, you know, brothers, sisters, and things of that nature. So he's a little stressed about finances and holiday. But he does have a huge wealth of knowledge. He's very smart. He also may be taking classes or wanting to take classes. And there's something about being a mechanic, a diesel mechanic, something maybe even with a truck involved with him. So whether he drives a truck or he wants to work on trucks, or there's something here about trucks. I don't know what that means. This guy is definitely in touch with his emotional life as well. He's definitely in touch with his emotional life as well. He comes from a place of positivity. He doesn't really talk negative about many things at all. His self-expression is actually very good once he gets to know you or gets more comfortable around you. You will get the truth from this man. You will get the truth from this man with the Sun card. You will get the truth. All right, Cranky, next question. You see him right now? Smile or wave. Smile or wave. Because right now, let me see what card comes up for him right now. There's a lot of good luck. There's a Wheel of Fortune here. You have Wheel of Fortune. That's good luck. Destiny. Turning point. A lot of change coming in. That is inevitable. Fate. Now, there may be some ups and downs in your general life itself. In general. Just in general. Not love, but in general. But with him, things are going to be quite unpredictable. Unpredictable. Which is a good thing, because it's like Spirit doesn't want you to be able to figure him out yet. Spirit wants you to learn as you go. What the heck? Why is my back itching? Like I got a spider on me or something. Oh. What the heck? Hold on a second. Got a next question, get the next question. I was going to say Texas. Texas in this house. Is Texas here? Because I'm just going to say Texas. I don't know why I'm saying Texas. I don't know what that's got to do with anything. Where did Texas come from? Texas must be coming in here. Cranky? Cranky? You got to clock in a minute. Cranky, where you at? All right, Cranky, let me give you some more information here. Ex-husband. Your ex-husband is going to be a burden. He's going to be a burden. He's going to overload you with questions. He's going to act concerned. He's only being smart, though. It's not that he really has concerns. Because, to be honest, he doesn't worry about your daughter like you do. But according to the way he did things, he's worried you're going to do to him like he did to you. He waved, but fast. Did you clock in yet, Cranky? Your ex is going to still hang around. Your ex really isn't leaving the scene, and he can't because of your daughter. But I will tell you that your ex is going to feel kind of trapped in a situation, confined almost, like he's limited, like there's nothing he could do about it. And there's not. There's nothing he could do about it. Your ex has lack of direction right now. All right, let's see. This new man has got gifts for you. Generosity. It's kind of like he'll give assistance or support. Emotional support even. He'll share his kindness and wealth and power with you, meaning he has some type of authority or he has some type of control. I don't know if he's a manager in the department that he works in or if he's looking to become a manager, but that looks like there is something coming for him with an upgrade. For you, it shows that there might be a little bit of fear of the unknown, the impulsiveness, worried about making poor judgments, worried about taking a risk. It's like you want to try to stay into alignment is what you're trying to do. Don't worry about the past or reflect on the past about shattered dreams or things not working out. Do not compare. There is no comparison, Spirit said. Somebody around you, Cranky, needs to get sober. Somebody around you, Cranky, needs to get sober. It's kind of like all they do is watch TV, drink, and then go to sleep. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. What the heck? Look, this is getting on my nerves. Can't feel nothing there. Ah. He disappeared. Probably ran into the bathroom. Yeah, your stepdad. Yeah. He's just wasting his life. He's just wasting his life is what he's doing. He's just wasting his life. That's okay, Cranky. Don't let him think you're chasing him. It'll happen. It'll happen. Don't let them think you're chasing them. You're just getting started on this shift. All right, Cranky. Any other questions? Any other questions? And Cranky, where'd you send your payment through? Zelle or Cash App, hon? Zelle or Cash App for my mods to check. Vanessa, I got a notice that your payment was confirmed. I got a message. Cranky. Oh, okay, Cranky. Where'd you send? Did you send Zelle, Cranky? Make sure you're clocked in. Where'd you send payment, Cranky? It's coming. Conversation, communication, offers, invitations. It's coming. It's coming. The excitement. When he saw you wave, the excitement. Yeah. Like you made his day already. Yeah, Vanessa. Yeah, they said Zelle. Yeah. Okay, Cranky. Thank you. All right, Cranky. Because they were looking for yours, Cranky. So, what the heck? I know I ain't got a spider on me. I better not. I keep feeling like something. Maybe it's a tag on my shirt. Could be the tag. The hell? The hell? All right, Ness. You ready, Ness? Thank you, Cranky. It just went through. Thank you, Cranky. There's Texas. I knew. I said your name, and you weren't even in the room. I said, I know she's coming. Didn't I tell you guys that? I said, I know she's coming. Okay, Texas. Are you getting the mini as well? Are you getting the mini as well? I'm doing Vanessa right now, and then it would be your turn. I knew my girl Texas would show up here. Happy Black Friday and happy Thanksgiving. Right, Nessie? Right, Nessie? I know. Oh, the $100 one. Okay, so that one's that's a private read. That one's private. That's a private read. But if you want to do your private on the live, we can do that too. But that'll be, well, that's not really good for you because that'll be 30 minutes. So you have a private with the 100, honey. With the 100, you have a private. If you wanted to do it on live, I can refund you $77 minus 100. I can refund you if you wanted to do a mini live. Or if you want to keep the 100 private, let me know. Okay, Ness. All right. All right. Yeah, that's for a private read. That was the offer on the main page is for Black Friday special. So anybody who's never had a reading with me gets that very low price. And then anybody who's had a reading with me before pays $100 for a private reading. But then while I was on here, I'm doing minis for the live right now. So the minis are $77.77 instead of $88.88. So that's why I asked you if you want to do a mini or if you want a private. So your 100 paid for a private. Do you want to keep it as a private, just me and you talking on the phone? Do you want to keep the private for me and you talking on the phone? Or do you want me to refund you the difference between 77, 77, and 100? I'll give you the difference back, and you'll do the mini? Okay. All right, so I'll refund you. Hold on, let me do the math, because I ain't so smart. Let's see. Oh, a 10, 9, 10, a 9, 10, 9, a 10, 9, no, 10. So that's 3, that's 2, And that's 2. And that's 9, 7, 2. So that's $22.23. Oh, well, thank you, Texas. Thank you. I could refund you back the $22.23. I could refund it back to you. All right, you'll go right up right after BB. So I got BB first, and then I'll do you next. All right. All right, hang tight, Tex. Hang tight. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Texas. Thank you. All right, BB. All right, BB. First thing Spirit's talking about is responding. I'll check that in 1 second. Responding to him gave him what he wanted. It gave him what he wanted. He wanted to know he pissed you off. He wanted to know that he got on your nerves. All he wants to do is keep it toxic, and he feels that he completed that task. He really wasn't looking to get satisfaction from you. He really wasn't looking to get the answer of, yes, I want to see you. He really wasn't even looking for that. He was looking to create toxicity for you, to keep you in that mental unsureness, to keep you in that mental instability, so that he could still have power and control over you. So as long as he keeps you where you are right now, he knows that he can make your emotions imbalanced. He knows that he can come in and dive in when he wants to, and he knows you'll respond. And that's the way he keeps you on the hook, so to speak. It's like when you're out fishing and you throw the line into the water with the bait, and you're moving you're moving a little bit, and you're rolling it back in a little bit, and you see that the fish is trying to bite on it. You're teasing the fish. That's what he's doing. He's teasing you. He's teasing you, but he's making sure that you're still interested in the bait, so to speak. So that's where it's going with that. As far as having any hexes or anything on you, this is what I want you and anybody else to understand on this live, from myself and my grandmother completely. Even Bashar, you can check with him as well. But I am going to tell you, only if you give away or you open the door to their frequency of somebody wanting to hex you, wanting to spell on you, wanting to cause disruption in your life, make you believe that you're jinxed, you're hexed, you're maloiked, you're whatever, they cannot have access to you unless you give them access. Do you understand that? In other words, if you believe in the power that they have, then yeah, you're going to be fucked up. That's straight up the only way I could put it. But if you're going to tell yourself that, you know what, I was blessed way before you tried to curse me, and I'm not giving into your energy. I'm not going to allow you to make me feel that way. You're not going to put fear into me. So when you stay true to your own self, stay at your own frequency, you have to lower your vibration to get to their frequency. If you keep believing in yourself and believing in your thoughts and believing in your truth, no one's spell, no one's, I don't care how good of a witch they think they are, no one's spell can attack you if you don't give it the power. As soon as you don't feel good, you can't say, oh, I think they got a hex on me. They got me. I'm not feeling good. Now you're giving in. Now you're giving in. You got a headache or you don't feel good. Oh, I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. Not, oh, I think they got me. No, you're giving that power to them. Do not give any power. I do not see any hex on you. I don't. Because of the fact that you have family power that's so much stronger than the people trying to come toward you. Family power alone behind you has got you so protected. Not to mention my grandmother as well. No, you do not. What you got is emotional roller coaster that's making you feel as if you're ill or sick or, oh God, what the hell is going on? Or feeling like you're disrupted or whatever. But I promise you, they cannot, because of your family history, because of your ancestors even, they can't touch you unless you decide that, yeah, I'm going to let you be the one to bother me. Yep, I'm going to let you make me feel that way. Yep, I'm going to let you scare me. Yep, I'm going to let you give me that fear. Yep, I'm going to believe that you got me. Nope. No. I promise you no. Now, when you let yourself get insecure and start worrying about it, speaking it out into the world, putting it out there, when you speak it, you own it. When you speak it, you own it. Oh, I hope I'm not sick. Now you owned it. Oh, I hope they don't break up with me. Now you owned it. Oh, I hope I don't lose my job. Now you owned it. You got to speak what you want. Okay, baby? All right, now. His insecurities are exactly which keeps him, I love you too, are exactly what keeps him the way he is. He's not like he is because he's an addict. He's not like the way he is because of even the choices that he's making. He's this way because he is completely insecure. He can come off as being so dominant and so positive and so handsome and so cocky, so to speak. He can come off that way. But inside, he doesn't believe that. Inside that mind of his, he believes that he's messed up big time in his life. He believes that he can't get his shit together. He feels like he's been off the track for so long that he only knows one way to do things, and that's not the right way or the legal way. Manipulation is his big key to get into many people's lives, including that other girl was manipulation as well. He's always targeting and looking for a new victim, so to speak, but he always returns to the old victims as well. He wants to make sure that he has that security around you and with you. Now, what I am going to tell you is, if you round this gentleman, you need to proceed with caution. Proceed with caution to protect your own heart. He knows you well enough because you have opened up yourself to him from the very beginning of who you are, what you're about, what your triggers are, what hurts you, what makes you happy, what pleases you, what's a way to get a yes from you, what's a way to get a no from you, what's a way to get you to hang up on him. Well, he knows every button to trigger you with. He is familiar with your code system, so to speak. Now, as the Queen of Swords, you have a lot of independence. I'm saying that you, chick, you don't lean on nobody for nothing. You don't even know how to. You don't even know how to take a gift from someone. You don't. You have very direct communication when you're speaking with him. And then he likes to manipulate anything that you said, flip it around, turn it upside down, and make it your fault, no matter what it is. I don't care what it is. Your perception is very clear, but you need to trust in it. Manipulation, again, because of his insecurities, because he always has poor planning. He's always a last-minute, spontaneous, I just thought of this. Oh, why don't you just come here? Oh, why don't you just take the train? Oh, why don't you just meet me here? Poor planning. Again, he's got a lack of confidence. His narcissism gets in his way. You know, he fucks himself up because he gets you to a point where you actually believe him and where you actually want to hear the right words, and you're waiting and you're waiting. You're like, come on, just say it. Just say what I need you to say, and I'm in. And I'm going to try. But then he lets you down. He stops. He ends up throwing a blanket over everything, and he just screws it all up. And then you're like, oh, forget it. He ain't changed. Then real fast, you're noticing, I'm right. I'm getting better at this because I'm detecting this way before I make a mistake again. It's like I'm listening. I'm willing to listen. If he's saying the right things, I'm willing to listen. But the minute he goes off balance or off track, it's like my antennas go up, my red flag goes up, and I'm done. Yeah. You have the Knight of Pentacles in your chart. The Knight of Pentacles, which talks about a lot of hard work. Listen, I'm talking about like struggling, getting yourself up from the ground, like you fell on the ground and you're picking yourself up and you're leaning on the chair and you're pushing on the table and you're doing everything you can to be able to stand up again. You now have gotten yourself into a very good, healthy routine. Your work, your home, your laundry, your ironing, your this, your that, your cleaning up, your work, your home. You're back doing the same thing. Back doing the same thing. Yep. Keep things slow, BB, and steady. Even with work, don't swallow up too much overtime. Keep it casual. If you want to do overtime twice a week, that's fine. But don't take it every single day. Because then they're taking advantage of you and they're not appreciating what you'll do for them. You're about to make a very good investment in something. There's something, and I don't know whether this is relationship. I don't know if this is something with business or Bitcoin or stocks. I don't know what it is, but you're about to make a very good investment in something that will definitely give you some type of results by June of next year. There's a lot of speed and sudden change around you. You are definitely trying to burn candles and manifest certain things into your life. The problem here is, they're showing me, is when you're burning a candle for something, for an intention of something. When you're burning that candle and you say your prayers and you put your intentions to that candle, allow it to burn for 3 minutes. Stand there with it. And after 3 minutes, you must blow it out. Because when you walk away from that intention, from that energy, the energy walks away with you as well. That's why you're not seeing the results. That's why you're not seeing the results. Many people think you leave the just candle burning for days and days and days. Leave the house, go to work, do whatever. Candle safe. No, no, no. When you're leaving the candle burning, you're allowing other energies to come in because you're not there to protect it. Do you understand? There you go, Vanessa. It is a long-term commitment that is coming for you, which is going to pay off very well. It's a long-term commitment that you're willing to sign up for. Is going to pay off very well. But this is where you have to make a choice with the fork in the road here. You're either going to choose to keep dealing with Don, working yourself ragged with 2 jobs, back and forth, being like their puppet, or you're going to get into what you know you can do, which is going to relieve you and give you a break from the past. Because as long as you respond in any way, shape, or form to that man, any way, shape, or form, negative, cussing him out, give him the finger, whatever you do, any type of response is good for him. Do you understand? Just like a child that's acting bad and rebellious and not listening. They want any kind of attention they can get. Good attention, bad attention, punishment, locked up, whatever they can get. They're attention seeking. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's attention seeking. And anything you give him, either it's a no, a yes, blocking him, whatever. Don't block him. But don't let him know you read anything that he writes. Don't respond. Don't say no, Don. Don't say I'm not interested. Don't say leave me alone. Don't say go fuck yourself. Don't say nothing. Sometimes saying nothing is more hurtful and more powerful than anything else you could ever possibly come up with in your creative mind to type or write. No response at all leaves them stuck in their head, creates them to overthink, gets them to start panicking, puts them in a very anxiety type of mode. So trust me, do that. No response at all. Nothing. But don't block him either, because that gives him, oh, I got her so mad, now she blocked me. Okay, Texas. As soon as you come back, I'll do you. That's exactly where you're at. Where he'll say, okay, I got her so mad, now she blocked me. That's good. And then I know in a couple months she's going to unblock me. Or a couple weeks she's going to unblock me. Or this, that, and the other thing. Okay? No response. None. That's like if somebody sat here and kept saying, Helen. And I'm going like this. Helen. Helen, can I just talk to you for a minute? Helen, I'm not responding. I'm not going to respond. That's where you have to be. You have to look at what's being offered to you right now as a blessing. This opportunity with music is shit that you know very well. But you also have to make sure that they understand what your experience is, and they understand that you need a certain income in order to continue with it. And you need to be able to have the control that you need to make the choices and decisions that are in their best interest. And that will go amazing. Amazing. So BB, that is your mini. That is your mini. Lots of messages, lots of answers, lots of shit going on. And there's definitely now a plan for you to make the next move. It is. No response is the best response, the strongest response that you could ever make. Absolutely is. Who else just sent a payment? Somebody just sent a payment. Love you too. All right. We'll wait for Texas to come back, and then I'm shuffling my cards for Texas. Let's see what Texas has. Spirit, what do you got for Texas? Let's get ready for Texas. Texas needs a mini. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could see it. Oh, thank you, Ness. Hey, Ness, how's your mama feeling? Pretty good? Is she pretty good, other than her mind being a little bit confused? Is your mom accusing people of taking something from her? Is your mom, like, thinking that she had something and she really didn't have it, but she thinks people took it? Where did that come from? Does that make sense, Vanessa? Or am I off? I don't think I'm off. I don't think I'm off. Texas, let me know when you're back. Texas, Texas. Yeah, she said she lost her bank card, and we took her to the bank, and she was using the wrong card. Oh, boy. What the heck someone keeps itching me in this. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a second. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Oh, yeah. All right, something's itching my back like crazy, and I don't know what it is. Ooh, I can't move that shoulder. Yeah. I don't know what it is. There's no tag on the inside of my shirt. Oh my God, just getting naked right on the channel. I don't know what it is. Oh, there was a hair in my shirt. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I just kept feeling it. Oh boy. I had to take this off quick. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. Excuse me for my nakedness. But something was itching the hell out of me. And I don't know what it was. But I don't feel it now. Do not feel it now. Nothing there. Nothing. The fuzz. I don't know what it was. I put this on again and I feel it again, I'm going to know. Oh, my shoulder. Okay. Try this again. Huh. There's a spider on the couch or nothing. Oh, what the hell is... I feel like something kept sticking me and sticking me. Jesus. This coffee is the weakest coffee. I've got to add more. Texas, are you here yet? Texas? Anybody see Texas here? Texas, Texas. Texas. Everybody here? Texas, I got you pretty shuffled. Miss Texas. Maybe she messaged me and told me. I heard messages come through. Hold on, don't go nowhere, you guys. Let me just check my message real quick. No, I don't see anything yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing it yet. What is fan funding? Fan funding, super chats, sticker channel memberships, gifting. Fan funding messages. All messages. So I'm looking for Texas. Still looking for Texas, you guys. Trying to... Well, we'll wait for Texas. Tell Texas, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put some more coffee, instant coffee in this. It's not strong. It's not strong. Texas here yet? I got this new crackers. Look at these crackers. Jalapeno. Ooh, they're a little spicy. Hey, Shelly. Man, these are hot on your throat. So we're waiting for Texas to come back in. Nobody's seen Texas yet, right? I don't know if she's at work. Maybe not. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, I love hot stuff. Oh my God. I love hot stuff. I love when it makes me cry. Okay, Texas, I'm ready for you. I have shuffled you and shuffled you. Oh, yeah, what's that? Hold on. Texas, Texas. How was your Thanksgiving, Texas? Did you have some good food? Oh, thank you. They're called Chrome or something like that. My nail lady put it on. It was good. You had some good food. There I go itching again. I'm going to take the shirt off again. What the hell is going on? Oh, I don't know what that is. Did you really? Oh, wow. I'm so glad you're happy with it. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. What shape? Did you get a certain shape for your diamond? Did you get like a pear shape or teardrop shape for your diamond or just a round diamond? Did you get a special shape for your ring? BB, you know Texas got engaged, right? Nice. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I was always in love with the chocolate diamonds. Not the clear, not the clear kind of diamonds, but the chocolate. But black is, that's beautiful. You know what, Texas? That's perfect too. It's going to be a Halloween wedding. Your diamond is a black diamond. Can it get any better than that? That's beautiful. So, Shelly, the offers on the front of the page are for new people, get the lowest price for a private reading. And then anybody wanting one private reading, they can only purchase one for 100 in the front. That is listed. And that is only today for Black Friday. Those offers on the front are for new people who've never had a reading and or for someone who's had readings can get a discounted price because it is Black Friday. But this live right now is doing a mini read for $77.77. Yeah, Texas perfect. I love, I love the color that you chose. Love it. All right. So, Texas, do you want a general reading for your mini, or do you have something specific? We can go with questions, and you can ask me all the questions that you want for your mini. So, whichever, these glasses are filthy. So, whichever you want to do, honey. Oh, that's okay, Shelly. Yeah, so right now I'm just doing minis, regular 88.88, and I'm doing them for 77.77. Yes, you sure can, Lindsay. Absolutely. Yeah, you absolutely can, my girl, Lindsay. You just got to coordinate your time and my time, and we'll get that straightened out quick. Yes, my pleasure. All right, Texas, tell me what kind of read. Did I miss what you wrote? Tell me what kind of read. Make sure I got my chat set properly. All messages, yes, that's correct. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, General, coming right up. So I had already shuffled, and these cards fell out. So I'm going to start with these cards that fell out for you. All right, first card that fell out was the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about maybe stirring the pot. Be careful of stirring the pot. Not creating too much tension or pressure, even on yourself. Okay? So be careful with that. At work even, somebody may be focused on stirring the pot. Somebody may be focused on, I don't know whether it's pay or whether it's the hours. Somebody may be really running their mouth a lot at work about wanting changes or needing changes or demanding changes, something of that nature. There's something that needs to be focused on other than what they're saying. There's going to come a point in 2025 where job security for many is going to get shooken up. Especially January, February, March. Hours may be cut, or depending on, what area of work you work in. But anything that has to do with sales or production or stuff that gets imported and exported and all that kind of stuff, whatever that's talking about. So whatever is going on at work, Texas, just stay out of that circle. Listen all you want, but don't make any responses. If you're asked for your opinion, let them know you'd like to look over all the facts first before you even make one. Okay, stick with that. Stick with a neutral position where work is concerned. Now, you have the Two of Wands, which talks about your planning is progressing, which talking about making important decisions, which talks about discovery. It also talks about leaving home. When it talks about leaving home, meaning leaving your home and going to another home. It also talks about that with the travel plans. That's exactly what it means. But it also talks about wanting to go away, say perhaps your honeymoon, a place that you're hoping or trying to decide to go. But it definitely feels like your biggest plan for everything, maybe not so much the honeymoon, but for the happiness. It's like, I don't even care about the honeymoon. I don't even care if we go anywhere or not. Yeah, we'd like to do something, but for the most part, you're speaking of just wanting to get that happiness. You just can't wait to lock it in, so to speak. Goals have definitely been attained. Reconciliation has never been so perfect. The timing of it, the mannerisms of it, the understanding of it, the equal balance in it. It couldn't have worked out perfectly before. It couldn't have. Because both sides were not at the same frequency. The levels between you and him were different frequencies. Once you became very confident in yourself, very determined on what it is that you wanted and what it is that you wouldn't accept and what it is that you wouldn't tolerate, once you came to a truthful understanding to yourself, is when everything put everything back on track. It's kind of like when you get a kick in your neck, a click in your neck, and you move it and you hear it pop and you're like, oh, that feels so much better. Now you're back in alignment. That's exactly what happened. All right, so as the Queen of Swords, you have very dominant feelings. Your perceptiveness is always on point. You have a very keen insight for fair judgment. You always try to make the right decision that is going to benefit both people. It shows you as being a very intelligent, witty, and analytical type of person. Taking time out to meditate is going to always be important for you, Texas, whether it's this, you're pulling up to the house, you're ready to go in, and you want to sit there for a minute and get your thoughts together and get your plan in your head together on how you're going to address an issue or how you're going to bring up a certain topic, or if you're going to just decide to let something go and say, you know what, Is this their issue or is this really my issue? Is this something that's making me just feel uncomfortable? And is it making me feel uncomfortable because of my own insecurities? If so, leave it go. Don't bring it up. Don't allow it to torment you or to torment the relationship. It looks like boredom is not any longer going to be part of your program or part of your journey. There's always going to be something to do. There's something that the two of you may decide to start doing, say, on every Wednesday night or every Friday night or every Saturday night, or we're going to decide to make Chinese every Saturday night and we're going to have pizza every Friday night, or there's something that you're going to decide to do that is going to give you a routine with your partner. Whether it's we're going to go out dancing and we're going to go to places that we haven't never been before, so we don't have to deal with old people and old familiar people and places and have to tolerate all of that. We're going to find a new place, a new hot spot for ourselves. Does that make sense to you, Texas? Finding another place for the two of you to go to enjoy a drink, perhaps a meal or whatever, not around the same familiar people, maybe going out of town, going the next town over, or something of that nature. Does that make sense, Texas? Texas? Miss Texas? Am I not seeing the messages, you guys? That makes sense? Okay. All right. Next card you have up is the Eight of Wands. With the Eight of Wands, it talks about you being very, very busy. Very busy. But this is a great thing. It's saying this is a great thing. You're productive and making great strides right now. Strike it while the iron is hot, like they always say, right? Removing any distractions and devoting yourself entirely to an activity or an opportunity will propel you even closer to your goal. So again, devoting yourself entirely to whatever it is that you're doing will definitely bring you closer to that goal. Be mindful of where your energy needs to be placed and use it wisely. So be very mindful. Again, we sometimes get intrusive thoughts. Sometimes we get insecurities that want to pop in. But you have to remember the important things, like this person chose you. This person agreed to marry you. This person asked you to marry them. This person was sorry for the past. This person knows that you were there through thick and thin, that you were the ride or die, that you took the bullet over and over and over again and still stood up. This person knows that loyalty will always take precedence over anything else. There's some swift changes still to come, something that you're working on, something that will help you to change your location, something that is manifesting quite quickly. There's still something coming up about air and travel. There's still something coming up that has to do with airplanes and travel. Do you understand what that means? Something coming up with airplane and travel. So with the Three of Wands, again, it talks about preparations and progress, expansion, coming together, opportunities, and moving forward. So your cards are speaking all the positive things. Like, remember before we used to do readings and your cards were not all positive. They were challenging and there was a lot of, show me, Spirit. Show me a card that from her past. Show me a card from her past. Nine of Swords. So they're showing me a card from your past. Worried, disappointed, heartbreaking, feeling like you're stabbed in the heart. Everything disappointing, upsetting. That is your past. That is your past, and this is your present. The Sun card, which talks about everything being positive, everything feeling like a pleasure. Even when you have to do the dishes, it's still a pleasure. We got to eat together. We hung out together. We spent time together. We watched a movie together. We did this together. I sat there and was messing on my phone while he was watching sports or whatever. We got to be together, and that's all it's showing. So much positivity. With the Page of Cups, it talks about him giving creative opportunities to you. Also, him giving you a new message or a new text message or some kind of messages coming through. There's also information about him having some curiosity about something maybe he's never asked you before, whether it's your favorite color, or whether it's your favorite place to go eat, or whether it could be anything. He's inquiring something. He wants to be curious about something that you like. There is a surprise coming from him. He has a surprise. This is like a brand new love all around. This is not like an old love fixed up. It's not. It's being addressed like a brand new love, like one that you've always dreamed of, one that you always knew was there, but you could never like reach it. It was just out of reach all the time. It was just too far. When I ask what you should do, or if you should do it, if you should go through with everything, and the card that came up is to do it. Do it is what came up. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my oracle cards for a second. Let me get my oracle cards and shuffle them up. Let me shuffle them up. Texas, it shows your inner child. Something with your inner child was always somehow controlling you. It was always somehow controlling you, and things from your childhood, some things like you learned about heartbreak or heartache, losing a loved one, maybe a grandmother or whatever at a younger age. There was something that you learned about disappointment, not liking abandonment, meaning abandonment type of issues. There's definitely a lot of inspiration coming towards you in every direction, whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's your lover. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of angel essence around you. Aurora says that you are flying high right now, which may threaten others. Don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So yes, you are flying high right now. Right now, people knowing that your relationship has definitely lifted up like a rocket, knowing that the strength and the stability and the security and the foundation that's part of this relationship is what it's building on is very strong. Your foundation cannot be broken. Others will soon become very inspired by the changes that your partner has made, by the changes that you have made, and by the strength that you've shown by hanging in there, not wanting to quit, because you allowed the love that you had for this person to take away any pain or despair. You kept focusing on the right thing. Instead of focusing on their mistakes all the time, focusing on the things you didn't like about this person, you've now changed your attitude to just focus on what you do like about them, and not even paying attention to things that you don't like about them. Because we all have things that get on somebody else's nerves. Maybe they don't say it to you because they love you and they don't want to. Maybe you know what those things are that bother your partner, and vice versa. But the biggest key is that the fact that you're not bringing things up to the surface anymore. You're not showing your partner that you have all these insecurities. You're not letting them know that so-and-so from the past, and now you've run into that person here at this place, and they're going to threaten me or make me feel insecure and cause us to have an argument. They can't win. They're not going to win. You're not going to allow them to take charge of your relationship and ruin everything that you've worked so hard for. So it shows that with this mini read that you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Love abounds. All is well. You have definitely shown that you can overcome all the difficulties that were there set in front of you. Not knowing what to do, not knowing whether to move, not knowing whether to go with this person, to go with this person, or do you keep trying, or whether to step back, or whether to step forward. There were so many unknowns for a while. But you have overcome every single difficulty, and now you have gotten to the point where you were able to seek the truth. And the truth was that this person loves you very much. You are a very good influencer. Very good influencer for the positivity. You are definitely protected, and that's what that's showing. No, no, no. Passion is brewing between the two of you. Remember, your last message is remember to see with your heart. Don't see with your eyes. When it has to do with your partner, always bring yourself from a place of coming from your heart, not from your thoughts. Because sometimes our minds can trick us. Sometimes our minds can make us believe something that's not even there. Sometimes I can say, I see a turkey right up there on the top of that shelf. I see a turkey up there. Do I see a turkey up there? But I can convince myself if I say it enough, or if I want to believe it, if I want to doom myself, I can swear I see a turkey up there. So, see with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages from your heart. If you come from a place, no matter what you and your partner deal with throughout the next centuries, as man and wife, no matter what you deal with, it's kind of like let it go and let it flow. Let it out and let it flow. Open up the heart to feel what you feel and try to understand why you're feeling what you feel before you try to express anything that's negative or anything that shows an insecurity or anything that shows fear. See with your heart, not with your eyes. See everything with this lover of yours with your heart and not with your eyes. And nothing will break the two of you apart. Nothing. Nothing. So Texas, that is your mini. That is your mini. All right. So I've been on here an hour and almost 15 minutes. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, man, look at all these messages I'm missing. Where the hell? Why ain't this rolling? You're welcome, Texas. Okay, Shelly. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Leo. Yeah, see with your heart. Yep. All right. I'm sorry, Shelly. When I'm reading, I can't read all your messages, so they weren't even scrolling up anyway. But when I'm in the middle of a reading, I didn't see it, so I'm sorry you had to type it twice. But I couldn't see it when I'm really caught up in a reading. I can't see it. All right, give me 2 seconds. Don't go nowhere. It's going to look like I'm over, but I'm not over. Wait 2 seconds. Don't go nowhere. I got to check everything. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. All right, got you. All right, got you. All right, got you. All right, folks. Shelly, you're up. Shelly, you're up. Thank you, Lindsay. Sorry for what? You don't have to be sorry. I'm just telling you I couldn't. When I'm in the middle of a read, I can't always answer. Sometimes I can, but nah, Spirit's too strong today. I just can't. All right, but I got you, Shelly. Oh yeah, Leo, they're going to keep getting better. All right, Shelly. Is this reading on general, or is this reading on Tomas, or do you want to just ask questions for your reading? Which do you want to do for your mini? That leaves you now 2 minis instead of 3, Shelly. Just to let you know, that leaves you 2 minis instead of 3. Lindsay, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you ask a question at the end? Your reading that you have is a private reading. It's not a live reading. You have a private reading, Lindsay. Right? You're talking about your private reading? Or are you talking about, what are you talking about? In your private reading, yes, you can always ask questions throughout your reading in a private reading. I'm confused. Hold on, Shelley. Let me get straight what Lindsay's talking about. I don't know what you're saying, Lindsay. I'm not offering yes or no questions. What are you saying? What? You're opening up a whole nother can of worms that other people are going to want the same thing. And I'm not offering that right now, honey. I've been on here over an hour and 15 minutes already. Well, what do you mean? You have a question you want to ask me? You can type whatever it is that's yes or no. Type whatever it is that's yes or no. Type whatever question you have that is yes or no. I'm ready. Go ahead. Before I get started with Shelley, that way I can make sure you're okay. Go ahead, honey. Type whatever. He wants you to be with all of the family, Lindsay. He wants you to be with everyone. He doesn't want you to be home alone. He will not tolerate you being home alone. So that's all I know. I know that he will not allow you to be, he's worried about you and your mental health, and he doesn't want you left home alone. Hi, Donna. You're fine, Lindsay. You're fine. I didn't even get started with Shelley's yet. You're fine. Shelley is the most patient person that you'll ever meet. And Shelley is very unselfish. So you'll see that too. All right. Lindsay, he doesn't want you home alone. He doesn't want you home alone, and Spirit's saying you don't need to be home alone. As much as you may want to have the quietness, it's not healthy. And it will make you very sad. All right? Your brother loves you very much. Okay, Lindsay? He does love you very much. Hey, Sag girl. All right, Shelley, coming up. So, Shelley, are we doing general, or do you want to ask specific questions, Shelley? We love you, Lindsay. We love you, Lindsay. And yes, you will get your private before Christmas. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, Lindsay, baby Smurf. Mama Smurf. Baby Smurf. Where's Bobby? Remember Bobby? Where's Papa Smurf at? Yeah, he been leaving us kids alone for months. Where is Papa Smurf at? Shelley, let me know what you're wanting, honey. I'm gonna eat another jalapeno. Where things with tea? Okay. All right. The hell? All right, Shelley, I'm going to read whatever comes up for tea. Whatever I get, the energy between you and him. Yeah, you heard it? I think it's a dumpster. I think somebody's out there at the dumpster. Throwing something away in the recycle. Yeah, I heard it twice. I was like, what? Okay. All right. He's recently had a completion of something. He is hoping to be doing some traveling very soon. Yeah, very loud. He's hoping to do some traveling soon. It says that he'll be arriving. He's arriving soon. The next card I have for you. So the first card was in the World card. I have inspiration comes up for you. There's a great unity. With the World card, it talks about a great unity and a wholeness. Something big is about to happen very soon. Your effects or your energy is being felt, and it's kind of like you'll soon be able to reap the rewards from this situation that's coming. It is going to fall under an accomplishment for yourself. Right now, your energy is this. I'm going to say that it's Spirit's showing me that you feel as if somewhere in your circle, that's home, family, your mom, your sister, your HOA, wherever, whatever, around you, your energy all around you, somewhere in your energy field, it talks about you having lost control of something. In other words, you don't make all the decisions. In other words, you don't get the final say. In other words, you're losing control of something. With this, sorry, the jalapeno's hot. With this, it's showing that you're looking desperately to find another area that you want to try to tackle and take control of. So now we're moving from life in general's area to the love area, where now you're finding yourself to get impatient, more so now than you were a month ago. A month ago, you were calm and cool with things. A month ago, it was showing you being very relaxed, like, whenever, whatever. Like, it was not being it was not being a priority to you, let me put it that way. I don't know how to say the word I was trying to say, precedented or whatever. But now, because in other areas you're lacking control of something, or not having as much control as you had, it's making you want to get the control of something else. Getting to the point of making yourself angry or frustrated. There is definitely issues that Tomas feels between the two of you wanting to be in control of him, of what he does, of where he goes, of who he talks to, of how he's feeling. Tomas isn't coming across in this reading as being the type of man who allows a female to control him completely 100%. He's coming across more so as in trying to show you his power, his strength, his manliness, his dominant masculine energy. He's not wanting to be pushy or bossy around you, but he is wanting to be in charge. He is wanting to be like the head of household. He is looking forward to being a partner with you under the same roof. He is. But there are some things that need to be restricted, or things that need to be constricted, or there's things that need to be, boundaries need to be set. And he wants to set boundaries for you. He's making all these plans in his head as we speak about what he wants, what he doesn't want, what he'll agree to, what he won't agree to. But the last thing that he wants to be is under your thumb. In other words, he doesn't want you to decide for him where he's going to work, when he's going to work, how he's going to work, what he's going to do for work. He doesn't want you to make decisions for him. I don't feel like you would. I feel like you wouldn't care. You'd be like, whatever he wants to do. But at the same time, he's feeling like there's a string attached. His hesitation is coming from worrying about a string attached. So what, Spirit, do you mean by string attached? You want to give me a card, or what do you mean by string attached? Cause, effect, life lessons. He doesn't want you to feel that there'll be a lack of trust in the relationship. He feels that he will have victory in overcoming some obstacles between you and him from the past. He's been working on his self-discipline. He's been very focused on justice, on the truth, on what he really wants. Now, what we're talking about, string attached. String attached. My way or the highway. Kind of like a peacock expanding their feathers wide to show that they're protected, to make them appear bigger so that something can't attack them. That's why they spread out really wide, or an eagle does, or somebody does with feathers. So show me something of a bird with feathers that spreads his wings out so much so that everything makes it look like, blah, bigger. So it's like, like just look at the screen. Like if I come towards you like this, I'm not intimidating. If I come towards you like this, then that makes you jump back a little bit. So it's saying that because he wants to love you doesn't mean he wants you to control him. He's saying that he doesn't want the carrot dangling over his head. Like, okay, well, this is my house, and this is my rules. And if you don't like it, you can leave. He can't come on that. He can't come on that. He won't stay with that. It will only take one time for you to use your power against him, for him to walk away completely. It will only take one time for you to use your power, because he knows that you're very secure. He knows that you're extremely independent. He knows that you know exactly what it is you want and what it is you don't want. And he wants to be in a committed relationship with you. He wants to be your partner. He wants to be able to be in love with you. In the past, he's always felt like he's loved you, but not as much in love with you equally as you were with him. This man is trying to get in touch with his emotional side, which he doesn't usually do. He doesn't usually express or allow his emotions to take over or to take charge or to control him in any way, shape, or form. But the lessons that you've taught him over the past 6 months, 8 months even, are teaching him to face the reality of the truth of what his feelings and emotions are truly for you. When we have the Wheel of Fortune show up for you, which is good luck, it is a karma life cycle. So you have done many cycles with him. You have definitely been through many cycles with this man. And it shows that you have 2 cycles left. The current cycle that you're in right now, waiting, anticipating, unexpected actions to take place, communication out of the blue to show up, a wishful blessing or a wishful gift, like verbally comes across somehow. You know, like Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or Happy Thanksgiving, or hope you're doing well, or that kind of thing. That kind of wishful. He feels that between the two of you, there can be a lot of freedom, a lot of fun, a lot of success, and he's very optimistic about that. You give him a lot of vitality, a lot of joy, a lot of confidence. You make him very happy. He doesn't get the encouragement from anyone else but you. He knows that you're always open with him and tell him the truth about things. But you have to be careful. Because with this man, his addiction of alcohol seems to have gotten more so than it was before. You are going to notice that he drinks more often than he used to. Sometimes when he is intoxicated, there is a toxicity about him where an attitude takes place. In the beginning, you're going to have to pull back your energy, give him the space that he needs until he can realize that he doesn't need to do that anymore when he's with you. He's drinking more because of the person that he's with right now. And the only way to get through each day, to get through each problem, each situation, is for him to blind himself with alcohol. He says he ghosted you, so to speak, because it was getting too intense. He doesn't let a lot of people in his life easily because he also has trust issues. He doesn't speak much of family because his relationship with them is not on a peaceful level. Right now, the moon card shows up for you, and that's because the moon is telling you that things may not be as they seem. Trust your instincts to see you got to be able to see past these illusions right now. Maybe these thoughts that you're having. Maybe believing that, oh, he's happy with her and they're having a good time. They probably had a great Thanksgiving and this and that and the other thing. Those are illusions that you're creating because of fear that you have in your own mind. That is not how things are. This is why this man is drinking more. Because things are not in a good way. Right now, if you're currently waiting for an answer, be prepared to wait a little bit. Be prepared to wait a little bit. But I can tell you, with the Hermit card showing up here, this man is truly soul searching. He's soul searching for his own truth. He has a lot of compassion toward you. You give him a very calm nature. He doesn't have to worry about you or what you're doing. Doesn't have to worry that you're going to run out and leave him or cheat on him at all. With the Page of Cups, he wants to come through so strong. He's got creative opportunities. He's got a lot of ideas. Messages. He starts to write a message and then he stops. He starts to write a message and then he stops. He wants to build a new kind of love with you. In the past, he gave you deceit. He gave you lies. He gave you trickery. Even cheating. Even theft to some degree. Something you may not have even noticed. He's also spying, or he's looking out, or he's watching to see if he sees you, whether you're active on WhatsApp, or whether you're on Facebook, or wherever he's looking for you. He is trying to watch you, see what's going on. For you, growth of financial is definitely getting you more stable right now. So your finances are definitely becoming more stable right now. This stagnation, though, kind of like the Hangman reverse, this stagnation, like feeling like this relationship isn't moving, he's not doing anything, there's no impulsiveness, if there's a detachment, it's kind of like you're stressed out about that. But then at the same time, we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about gifts and generosity. It talks about support. It talks about control, giving and receiving. It shows gratitude. There's a celebration coming for you with the Four of Wands. There is harmony coming. There is engagements down the road. Now, whether these are engagements like you and him interacting together, or whether it's an engagement actually with a ring. But I'm going to say more with a ring, because it also talks about on the Four of Wands card is with happiness, creativity, freedom, and marriage. So I am going to say that this person is hoping for a better outcome. But right now, this person is against the wall. They're feeling overwhelmed, like they can't handle everything. They're just, again, because of the things that they're doing that are toxic to themselves. They're wanting to get out of the situation. They're wanting to move back from it. They're wanting an end to all the stress, and they're wanting to come toward you. I don't know if this person is waiting till after the holidays are over and then wanting to break free, but is definitely wanting a new start and a new beginning with you. This person is definitely going to turn their back on a situation and come toward you. There is no doubt about it. It's like they just want to balance, somebody that they can give and take with, somebody they can share themselves with and their lives with. This new beginning, this new relationship, this new way of having a romance, this love, this happiness, this joy. It's the Ace of Cups. It's got to get better from here, Shelley. He's got to get past this moment. Right now, he's trying so hard to balance the situation. But he's looking for the end to be a happiness, to celebration. And you know what? He's not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere. So that is your mini, Shelley. That's a hot mini. That is your mini. This man ain't going nowhere. Hear me? He ain't going nowhere. This man is determined to get out of this toxic relationship that he's in. He's tired of doing the same shit for years. He's had enough. He needs to finally figure a way, he says, to settle down and to be where he wants to be. He doesn't want to be in the colder weather. He wants to be in the warmer climate. He wants to be by water. He wants to have his own business. He wants to do things the right way. And he's looking to build this with you. So be patient. Be patient. There's a lot coming. But depending on the way that you interact with him, when he does start coming around, if you interact with him with so many questions, why this, what are you doing with her, blah, 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 blah. When you get into stuff that's really none of your business, then you're going to cause him to stop and back up. So it's up to you. How you handle the situation can change this outcome for this reading on your own. Has no effect on my grandmother, on the universe, anything. All the desires, options, availabilities, blessings are all coming your way. However, you are the one who can block them and stop them. Well, people will say, well, how am I blocking love? That's how you're going to block love, because somebody's going to come toward you with willfulness and openness and creativity and offers and opportunities, and you're going to say, I want to discuss the past. I want to go over why you did this. I want to go. If you're going to keep spending a lot of time in the past, you can't have one foot in the future and one foot in the past. You can't. You can't live in both worlds. You got to decide to be in the present. So that's where your message comes in. That's your guidance from Spirit and my grandmother, saying that live in the present. If the past was so bad, you wouldn't even be trying to talk to this person right now. Or if the past is something you couldn't forgive or let go of, you wouldn't be trying to talk to this person right now. So try to keep yourself in the present and going into the future. All right? Oh, thank you, Leo. Very long, Miss Shelley. Yes, ma'am. It's been very long. And it doesn't mean, listen, nobody's ever going to tell you to wait around for somebody. Just wait around for them. Yeah, good. Nobody's going to tell you to wait around for somebody else. My spirit guides, none of them, right? None of them will tell you to wait for somebody. They'll tell you to live your life, do what you want to do. If an opportunity comes up to go out to dinner with somebody else, then go. Don't sit there and say, I'm just going to wait here all by myself while they're out having a good time and dating other people and doing this and doing that. Spirit is never going to tell you to do that. They're never going to tell you to do that, because you need to keep going with your journey and your lessons, and you're going to meet people. And when you're with somebody, it's because you're supposed to be. And when you're not with them, it's because you're not supposed to be. And you got to trust the process. You got to know that you're exactly where you are right now because you're supposed to be. Not for any other reason. Whether you're down on your luck right now, whether you're poor and broke right now, whether you're rich and famous right now, wherever you're at right now is where you're supposed to be. It is subject to change. Ooh, hot. Ooh. All right, guys. Anybody else? Mm-hmm. Look at me. Jalapeno. Man, when I tell you these crackers are hot. You're welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't get your private in. Hey, Yvonne. Private reads. So if you've never had a private reading with me, you get the offer of the lowest price that's offered on the front, out front, on the main page there. Moderators, it's $100 if you've had a read from me before. And if you have not had a read from me before, I think the price was it $64, $44? Mods, anybody know out front on that thing what it says? And that is a private reading over the phone for 30 minutes. 30 tight minutes. 30. Uh-huh. Oh boy. That's hot and hot. Oh boy. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, sweet Jesus. Man, it's hot. I better take a third pill. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. Oh boy. That was hot. Hold on a second. There it is. Look, I was knocked over the chair when I walked in the kitchen. Ugh. Oh my gosh. This poor chair almost broke down into the... Oh my God. Okay, I'm alive. Oh, sweet Jesus. I go walking into the kitchen, I'm choking. I guess I breathed in the jalapeno, I don't know what happened. I ain't eating that no more. Oh boy. And then I almost knocked the cactus off of the table. Jesus, Mary. It was terrible. Tracy H, thank you. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, put your put your phone number in the payment. The payments are only through Cash App and Zelle. I do not have PayPal for you anymore. I am not offering PayPal anymore. It is Cash App and Zelle. So, Yvonne, if you're interested, you have had a reading once, haven't you, Yvonne? Haven't you read? I read you before, didn't I, Yvonne? Yeah, I was eating jalapeno crackers. There's too much. I just took a GERD pill and omeprazole. Like the purple pill. What do they call that? Nexium, like Nexium. I just had to take that. For minis right now are $77.77, and that's on the live you can do right now. So if you wanted a mini right now on this live, you can send through Zelle, and that's $77.77. So whichever one you want to do, let me know, because I will be probably doing you being the last person right now. So let me know if you're interested in doing that now, if you'd like to get the mini. Okay, so the mini right now is $77.77, and I'd be more than happy to do it right now, here and there, on the live, right now. Let me know when the payment has been posted so the mods can check it and confirm that the payment went through. And either Cash App or Zelle is available. know what I got to get, you guys? I need to get, and I'm going to put it on my Christmas wish list. Remember that the mini tarot deck that I had was small cards? I need to get that again. I can't find my mini cards anywhere. No, you're fine, Yvonne. Let me know which one you're interested in, honey. Or if you're just checking it out. You don't have to make a purchase today. Don't feel like you do. This is just a Black Friday special. You do not have to make a purchase. But I will tell you all that by January, I will go back to firm $200 readings. And I will start doing more readings, private readings for people. So like I said, Yvonne, don't feel pressured like you have to purchase anything right now, because you don't. You absolutely don't. Whatever works for you, honey. Okay, perfect. Yeah, when you book your private later, make sure it's before midnight Eastern Standard Time, because the Black Friday sale will end. That good price will end midnight. Okay, honey? So try to get your payment in before midnight. All right? You're welcome, honey. Thank you. All right, you guys. Listen, I'm going to go, and I will talk to you soon. You're booking for a private. Okay, Trace, it's only $100 because you've had readings before, so you don't have to pay the $200. So it is only $100 for 30 minutes. Tracy, do me a favor, write your name in the payment. If you're doing Cash App, write your name in the payment. Otherwise, text me and say this is Tracy H, because I have 3 Tracys in my phone, and I didn't have an H for whatever reason. And this isn't a new phone, so but my phone keeps updating, and then certain apps disappear, certain things show up. I don't know what's going on with this company that I'm with Verizon, but they're messing me up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all. Yeah, so if you purchased a private, please message me and say, hey, I got the $100 private. And I will have appointments available. I'll have 2 openings for tonight. I'll have 2 openings for tonight for privates. And I will have an opening for tomorrow. Please, Tracy. Yes, honey. Thank you. Love you more, Leo. Love you too, Linz. All right. So I will be in touch with all of you soon. But for now, I must eat lunch, because I've been eating these hot pepper crackers or whatever the hell they are, trying to kill me. I thought I lost my breath. That's how hot they were. Oh. All right. I'll be back soon. I'll probably be on later on too. So when I come on later on, I think, love you too, Trees. When I come on later on, I think we should do something. We're going to do something fun. We're going to do, you know how Moon comes in and we pick numbers to see who gets what. So I'm going to make a couple offers because it's Black Friday, and I'll give you a list of numbers between like 1 and 50. And whoever gets that number that I choose first, and I'll have it written down, and then I'll show it to you like this. Whoever wins that will win something, whether it's one question, whether it's a mini, whether it's a roll of the dice, whether it's sticks, whatever. So I hope I see you guys later on. We're going to have fun. I like to pick numbers, and we're also going to test your intuition. All right? I'm going to test your intuition by telling me what object I'm going to be holding in my hand. I want you to try really hard to concentrate. Let's try to strengthen your third eye. All right? So you can start trusting your intuition even more. So I'll see you guys later on. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right. See you soon. Safe shopping if you're going shopping. Not me. Them people, you need to have like a hat, a helmet, an armor suit. Them women are crazy in the stores. I'm not going. I'm not going. But I hope to see my grandson soon. Okay. Bye, guys.